What's up everybody and welcome back to another video. With Divinity Original Sin 2's huge success, there's bound to be a ton of players who are new to the franchise, myself included. I found the game pretty difficult in the beginning and there's a couple of things I wish I knew when I first started, and I'm going to share a few of those things with you today. These are in no particular order and they may contain minor spoilers to side quests in the first area, but I'll try to keep this as spoiler free as possible. With all that said, let's get into it. We'll start off with something that I found highly useful. In Divinity Original Sin 2, your party doesn't passively heal when they get out of combat, and the only way to instantly regenerate health is to either chug your health potions or use a healing spell. However, there is a third and much better way, and that's where the bedrolls come in. With a bedroll, you automatically heal your party members to full health upon use, and the best part is, it's not a one-time use item. As long as you have it in your inventory, you're good to go. The first bedroll you encounter can be found on the ship at the beginning of the game, but you can also find them scattered all around Fort Joy and various different areas. Another very useful item, perhaps the most useful item in the entire game, is the Teleportation glove. This glove grants the wearer the ability to teleport either a party member, an enemy, or even objects to a different location. It opens up an entirely new level of strategy in combat and can be used to reach secret places all around the map. The Teleportation glove is obtained through a quest given by a character called Gawain in the beginning of the game in Fort Joy. You may have noticed that shortly after you got to Fort Joy that a black cat starts following you. Magister guards will view the cat as an enemy and shoot it dead on sight. But if you're careful and avoid going near or talking to Magister guards with the cat around you, and you're able to successfully escape Fort Joy with it, you'll be rewarded. The cat will disappear, but instead grant one of your characters the ability to summon a black cat familiar. This cat has two abilities. One of them allows it to leap a considerable distance away, and the second, much more interesting skill, allows the cat to swap places with its master. So this cat will essentially become a teleportation spell for one of your characters, which can be very useful. If you just opened up the game and start to get used to the controls, you may have noticed that the screen is locked to your character unless you use the WASD keys to pan around. I personally didn't like the screen controls, and by default you can pan around the map with your mouse, but you can actually enable this by going into the options, going to gameplay, and scrolling down to enable edge panning. It's a much more comfortable and pleasant way to control the screen in my opinion. Combat can be very difficult for new players in the beginning, and one thing you might not have noticed are the magic and physical armor bars that most enemies will have. Physical armor will block any type of CC as well as physical damage, while magic armor will block negative statuses like burning or shocked. In order to start doing damage to their health, you need to deplete one of these bars. It's usually best to take a look at which of these two bars is lower and have party members focus that type of damage rather than doing both magical and physical damage. You only need to deplete one of these types of armors to get to their health bar. And last but not least, get yourself an ooze barrel. These are the poisonous green ones. These are extremely useful because they're not used up during crafting. You can use it to craft poison arrows, bottles of poison, and even enchant your weapon to deal poison damage. It can be extremely useful, especially if you have undead characters, because they use poison to heal. To get to the crafting screen, press G or click on the hammer icon at the bottom left of your screen. Combine your ooze barrel with one of your weapons to enchant them, with an empty potion bottle to create poison, or maybe just play around and perhaps you'll discover something new. That's all I have for now, and I'm sure there's plenty of other tricks out there that I haven't discovered yet. So if you found something that's really cool, share it in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter for channel updates, gaming news, and game deals. Link to that down below. That's it from me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.